There we go. I'm starting the software now. So you may not hear the dropouts that I was hearing because I didn't have it running, but it's running now. So I'll record a couple of minutes of you here and you'll be able to hear yourself. If you just go to YouTube and search November 9 Delta Delta, you'll find my call sign listed there with a channel. And if you look on the channel, there's a video called Cqing on 40 meters, 2030 Zulu. And that'll have me on it. And you're the very first contact. So go ahead and just give some chatter and you can hear what you sound like when I save this. Over.
Delta NN9DD, this is KG2OR. My handle here is Rich, Romeo, India, Charlie Hotel, operating remote from Amherst, New York, using Radio Association of Western New York Remote Control Radio. Give you a little bit of history on this remote, that there is an owner on this, and this rig up, the Icon 7300 and a wired antenna. I don't exactly remember the details on the technicals of the antenna, but it's a wire in his backyard and it's all related to transmitting. It's good evening, it's working very good. Got it all tuned up and ready to go for operators like me who live in an apartment. I don't have an output and all for my rigs. I own, however, trying to remember what I have in the boxes right now. It's a Swan 350, old 2-amp, real amp with a good 400 watt transformer, and I also have a QRC trigger, 10 hard. So those are in the boxes. Missiles and dipoles, it doesn't seem to come out. So thankful for the remote at the club. And weather here is overcast, and it was this morning, but it's sort of clear right now. And we're waiting for winter to hit the Great Lakes region again. It's been pretty warm the last week. I'm happy to hear it all up there. Back to...
All right, kill. Yeah, KG2OR, November 9, Delta Delta returning, and good transmission there. You were 5.7 to 5.8 most of the time, a little bit of QSB at times, but there was some of the dropout in there, so you'll hear exactly what I'm talking about when you go and look at that video. My guess it has to do with the audio chain and just fine-tuning it a little bit. We operate remote quite a bit. We run flex radios. Here I have a Flex Radio 6600, and then we do a lot of contesting, and we have some 66 and 6500s at a couple of locations in the Northeast where we'll remote when we do contesting, and we've had very, very good luck with it. So remoting does work. The setup sometimes can cause you to pull your hair out, but no, you had a little bit of everything. Your audio is good. There was a little bit of dropout on there. So when you go to my YouTube site, just search NN9DD and look for today's date, Cqing on 40 meters, 2030 Zulu, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about there, Rich. Over.
Okay, Mike, back to you. This is Rich. Yeah, I'll tune my remote organizer and let him know to look this one up so he can listen to it too. And it's been on me quite a while, so I'm so rusty. I looked at it was pretty noisy, couldn't catch anything. So I try here. I'm glad I caught you. Okay, we'll sign off. Very nice to catch you here, Mike, and let's see you. Happy New Year. NN9DD, this is KG2OR. Back to you for the final.
Alrighty, very good. Mostly it's all good. Just a couple of little tweaks, and you'll be perfect there. So 73s, Happy New Year to you, and good luck on getting everything tweaked up. If you need any help, I'm good on QRZ. Look me up. Kilowatt Golf 2, Oscar Radio, November 9, Delta Delta, Atlanta, Georgia, 73s.
There's William Baker 8, Charlie Tango Charlie.
William Baker 8, Charlie Tango Charlie. Do I have that right?
All right. Roger, William, Baker 8, Charlie, Tango, Charlie. Operator Joe, West Virginia, north of Wheeling.
Very good, Joe. Whiskey Baker 8, Charlie Tango Charlie, November 9, Delta Delta. Very good signal, pushing a 5-9 here into Atlanta area. We're just south of Atlanta in the city of Stockbridge. The name is Mike, and I don't know if you heard, we are operating today on a Flex 6600, running about 400 watts into a G5 RV, 102 foot long, up about 85 foot. So that's our operating conditions. We're also recording this on a live stream feed on YouTube. If you search my call, November 9, Delta Delta on YouTube, or I also have a link on my QRZ page that'll take you right to it. There's a video that's Cqing on 40 meters, 2030 Zulu, and you'll be able to hear yourself once I go ahead and save this. Over.
Okay, real fine. You got S9 plus 5 up here in West Virginia. I'm just running barefoot with an ICOM 718 into an inverted V over a tree branch about 50 foot the apex. I'm about 24 miles north of Wheeling, West Virginia. We're in an old coal mine town, Colliers. And I'm 74 years old, been a ham since 1959. So I say you got a booming signal up here, Mike. Back to you. This is William Baker 8, center tap coil.
Willie Baker 8, center tap coil. I like it. November 9, Delta Delta. Yeah, no, you're doing a heck of a job with a 718 barefoot and a V. You got a great signal, very loud, 5.9, pushing the red a little bit, so 5.9 plus just a couple here into Atlanta. Good audio. So you're doing a fine job there, Joe, with the 718. So congratulations. It sounds fantastic. Weather here today is sunny and about 70 degrees, so can't really argue with it. We probably should be outside playing in the yard instead of in here, but this is more fun there. Over.
Okay, Mike, real good. We've had a lot of rain the last day and a half up here. Rain has quit. It's still overcast. Supposed to get to 51, but I still think it's in the high 40s. But not bad for this time of the year. And great on your YouTube. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. This coming year, I'm going to try to get something on YouTube myself. I fly kites. I use a box kite to support WAR antennas. And my goal is to put up a 40-meter full-wave horizontal loop, 100 foot off the ground, being supported by a kite. And we do that, we will video it, and we'll get something on the air with it. How's that sound to you?
That's definitely video worthy. That's something I'd watch. It sounds phenomenal. And if you could actually get a full wave up in the air 100 foot, my imagination tells me you'd put out a pretty darn good signal there, Joe. Over.
Yeah, we're hoping so. I've been playing around with the kites for 5 or 6 years. I've had as much as a 900-foot infrared long wire, 400 foot off the ground, and I'm a great QRPer. I have a lot of fun QRPing. But the loop, I have it all worked out perfectly, and I got it all built. Just got to wait on a day I can get the kite up in the air. It will be a full-wave horizontal. I'll have it supported at 8 points with 20-pound fishing line coming up about 20 foot and then connecting to a line coming down from a tether line. We'll pull it all up. I will be feeding it with open line feed straight up the center, then a right angle to my feed point. So it should be pretty interesting when I get it up, and I look for a lot of success with it. Like I said, I've been playing with infed long wires, and I've worked the world. I've worked Australia with 2 watts with the 400 foot off the ground infed. Back to you.
Willie Baker 2, center tap coil, November 9, Delta Delta. Well, that sounds very fascinating. I'd love to know when you do that. I'd like to listen in. That it sounds very, very interesting and kind of fun. So good luck to that, and I'd love to know when you do it, because it sounds certainly like something that'd be worth watching and listening to. Over.
Okay, well, I play it by ear, and I'll try to, day or so before I like to get about 12, 14 mile an hour steady wind, and I'll go Okay, I'll get your call looked up, and if you got an email with your call there, we'll shoot you an email the day we're going to do it and see what happens. But I've had a lot of fun with the kites. The kite I'm flying, by the way, is a 12-foot box kite. It has tremendous lift. I use 500-pound test tether line on it, and I weigh over 250 pounds. I've had it pull me off balance. This spring we were at a local kite festival, and I had a station on the air, and I was using a, excuse me, sinuses. I was using a 12-volt deep cycle battery out of my son's wheelchairs. The battery weighs 90 pounds. I had it sitting on a dolly, and it was pulling that 90-pound battery across the field.
You definitely got some lift and nice lines there to hold the kite. So if it can pull a 90-pound battery and you got 500-pound test, I think you said, that's quite impressive. So, yeah, no, on my QRZ page is email link and everything. So, yeah, I'd love to know and sit in on that one because certainly not many people doing that, and I'd love to be part of it there. All right, Joe, we're going to let you go, and thank you for the call. I think I got some others sitting out there, so we're going to say 73s, but please do let me know when you do that. I'd love to listen in and see what it does. WB8, CTC, and N9DD. We'll let you put the ribbons on it, Joe.
Hey, Mike, real good. Yeah, I'll try to email you a day or two before I do it. If nothing else, I will definitely video this, and I'll make some DVDs up. So we'll see if you get a copy if I don't work you. 73, my pleasure. William Baker 8. Charlie Tango Charlie, West Virginia, 73.
73, Joe. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. This is November 9, Delta Delta. Germany Hotel again. Germany Hotel.
Yeah, Whiskey 5, Germany Hotel. Whiskey 5, Germany Hotel. Over.
Excuse me, Whiskey 5, Germany Hotel. This is November 9, Delta Delta. Thank you, Gary. We got you. Name here is Mike. We're located in Atlanta, Georgia, and you're about a 5 and 7, 57 into Atlanta. Over.
Okay, Roger, Mike. Good deal. I guess you got me looked up on QRZ, but yeah, I'm located just right outside of Fort Worth, Texas, in a community called Benbrook. And I got your website. I got your YouTube video up here, so I guess I'm kind of listening to my delayed transmission here as we speak. Anyway, I'll give you a signal report on the next over there. Over.
Very good. Good business, Gary. Yeah, you hit about 5 and 6 that time. So 40 seems to be a little more stable. 20 was just all over the place today. Couldn't get anybody to talk, and when I did, I only heard them for a few seconds, it seems like. So I just moved down here to 40, and seems a little more stable down here. All right, Gary, we'll shoot it back to you for a final and then let you listen in. I'll save this video at the end, and you'll be able to go back and listen to it again and again and again if you want. W5GGH, November 9, Delta Delta. We'll say 73s and let you put the ribbons on it. Bye.
Okay, Roger, Mike. November 9, Golf Hotel. Your signal report, you're bouncing between a 5.7 and 5.9. So a little too much baker here on 40 meters there today, but appreciate you picking me up, and the video thing is a pretty cool deal. We're going to use the 891 here with a ground-mounted 40-meter vertical there with some ground rails. But anyway, 73, Happy New Year. November 9, Delta Delta, Whiskey 5, Golf Hotel.
Fine business, Gary. The 891 is doing a good job for you. 73, Happy New Year. This is November 9, Delta Delta, QRZ.
Whiskey 8 Bravo, Uniform Hotel.
Whiskey 8 Bravo Uniform Hotel. You beat out the rest. This is Mike. We're in Atlanta, Georgia. You got about a 5.8 to 5.9 here. Over.
Very good, Mike. You're 5.920 over into Michigan. We're running a 991 J2 with a Wyndham antenna up about 40-some feet in the air. And heard you in here. Thought we'd say hello. And you got a great signal coming into Michigan. My name is Gene, Delta Echo Alpha November, and we're located in West Branch, Michigan. Over.
Yeah, fine business, Dean. Yeah, you were peaking right up there at the 9, so you're doing a fine job back here as well. We're running a Flex Radio 6600 into a G5 RV. It's the 102-foot long variety, up about 80 foot. And that's our operating conditions here. We do have an amplifier on today. We're running about 350, 400 watts out of a Meritron amplifier, and our microphone is a PR781 from Heil. So that's the rundown on the station. But yeah, the YouTube station's got it all recorded. You're about 15 minutes in. You'll hear yourself and what you sound like there. Over.
All right, Mike, very good. Great signal coming in here in Michigan. We had some rain last night, about 2.5 inches of rain, and this morning it was raining a little bit, then it changed over to wet, heavy snow. A lot of people without power up here in Michigan, different places, and I drove downstate, down to Bay City, and it was all rain, and come back up to the snow, but we enjoy it up here, and it's kind of nice, but I would just assume that it had been snow as this wet, heavy rain, because to plow a driveway makes a mess. But all right, Mike, I won't keep you because I know a lot of people calling evidently. So you have a great day. NN9DD W8BUH. Good luck.
All right, 73s, and the rig is doing good. You're sounding good here into Atlanta. W8BUH, NN9DD, 73s, QRZ. November 3, Lima, Juliet again. November 3, London, Japan, Sugar. I think you said mobile. You're about a 5 and 7 here into Atlanta. The name is Mike. Thank you very much. Yeah, you faded a little bit that time, but still Q5 copy, so we got all of it. But that's kind of the way the band goes sometimes, and throw the mobile factor into it, and it just makes it that much more fun. But you were solid copy there. We're going to just try to keep rolling and make a few more contracts. N3LJS, NN9DD, 73. QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta. Kilowatt Echo 7 only, go.
Yes, sir. This is Kilowatt Echo 7, Lima, November United, down in Waco. Name is Jim.
All right, Jim, we got you. Kilowatt Echo 7, Lima, November United, down there in Waco, Texas. This is November 9, Delta Delta. You're about a 5 and 7 into Atlanta, over.
Okay, you're doing great here. Sounds nice. Talk about 73 in Waco, K7, LZ.
73s, QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta.
Charlie, India.
Charlie, India again?
Bravo, Charlie, India. Over.
Kilowatt 8, Bravo, Charlie, India. This is November 9, Delta Delta. You're about a 5 and 6 here into Atlanta. The name is Mike.
You're 5'9" here in Ohio, Marion, Ohio. Name here is Grant, and actually it's showing on the S meter on the ICOM 7100 about an S9. There is noise, but you're quite readable above it. Over.
Very good, Grant. Yeah, you came up that time to an 8-9, so I don't know if you threw another log on the fire or pointed an antenna or something, but it came up nicely, almost to a 9 consistently, that transmission. We're running a Flex Radio 6600 and a G5 RV, about 400 watts, and we are recording this live on YouTube. If you go to the link on my page, QRZ page, you'll be able to click right to the page, and you'll see a video with today's date on it and Cqing on 40 meters, and you'll be in that video. Over.
All right. Thank you for the heads up. What's your name again, please?
Yeah, name here is Mike, Mexico, India, Kilowatt Echo, Mike.
All right, I got it all. You're loud and clear here. The last station I worked in that area was at an elementary school. I can't think of its name off the top of my head, but it's 3rd through 5th graders, and they are, tell you what, they're great operators down there.
northwest of Atlanta, Georgia, and they enunciate clearly. It says at Atlanta, so it's pretty clear. Listen, I don't want to hold you too long because there are probably other stations who want to work you. And thank you for returning the call. November, Niner, Delta, Delta, from Kilo 8, Bravo, Charlie, India.
All right, Grant, thank you very much. And yeah, I think I know which school you're talking about. I've actually worked them on the local bands as well, so they are something else. So 73s and Happy New Year. Take easy, and you're doing a good job. Kilowatt 8, Bravo, Charlie, India, November 9, Delta, Delta, 73s and QRZ.
Whiskey 2, Whiskey Lima Delta.
Whiskey 2, Whiskey Lima Delta, big signal, 5-9 into Atlanta. The name is Mike.
Very good, Mike. Yeah, you're 10 over 9 up here in upstate New York. A beautiful signal. How do you get a call like that, Mike? Over?
Well, you just go out to the, there's several sites out there, and you can go and look at the available calls, and you just kind of go through and look at the call signs that are available under the vanity calls. There's if you go a W5IYI or if you go to QRZ.com, I want to say it's W5IYI or something like that. It's on one of his lists there. And you can go onto that website and look and see what calls are available. But it's just a vanity call that was available, so I picked it up.
Very good. I thought it might be a special event. It's that unique. I'm familiar with vanities. That's what I'm using now, the WLD. Those are my initials. I've had a number of call signs over the years. One before this was Whiskey Bravo 1 Mike, and that's what the FCC gave me, and it was a fine call. But frequently on CW, I put out WB1M, and I got the first part of your call. Where's the rest of it? Over.
Yeah, I've used some shorter calls and get that as well. I mean, I originally wanted it 2x1, but there were really none available that I wanted, and those are hard to get. But I was originally licensed as November 9 Delta Florida Delta DFD, so I like the Ds, I like the N9 calls. So I looked around, and this is what I found. So I got to keep my 9, got to keep my N, got to keep my Ds. Just dropped the F and added an N, and that's how I did it. And it's a good call. I like it. It's good for CW. It rolls off the tongue pretty easy, so most people pick it up. So that's I like it. W2 WLD and N9DD.
Yeah, I imagine Delta would be good for trying to break a pileup. I won't hold you. I'm sure there are a lot of people that want to get that NN9DD in their log. Thanks for coming back. Again, beautiful signal in upstate New York here. I don't know if I gave you my name, Bill, Bravo, India, Lima, Lima. Take care, 73, and Happy New Year, Mike. W2 WLD.
73s, and Happy New Year to you as well, Bill. W2 WLD, November 9, Delta Delta. 73s and QRZ. The Whiskey Mobile. Whiskey Delta 9, Italy Kilo Whiskey, November 9, Delta Delta, returning. Got a decent copy on it. You're about 5 and 6 here into Atlanta, over.
Okay, well, Frank, name here is Chuck. I'm mobiling westbound on I-74 approaching Indianapolis. Our home QTH is Garrett, Indiana, and we've been vacationing for about 10 days down in the Carolinas. So we're coming home to 37 degrees and probably snow tomorrow. Got about an S7, S8 on you. Go ahead.
Very good. Well, you've come up. You drove into a good spot, I guess, because you're 7 to 8 as well back here to Atlanta. So you're doing good and sounding good in the Mobile. We won't hold it. We'll let you keep driving and be safe. WD9IKW, Happy New Year. This is November 9, Delta Delta.
Happy New Year, WD9IKW Mobile.
73s, QRZ, Norway 9, Delta Delta.
C4 Bravo Oscar Sierra.
Is it Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Sierra?
Right.
Roger, you're about 30 over 9, Mike, in Northern Virginia, about 25 miles west of Washington, D.C., where we're continuing the heat wave. It's 62 degrees up here. Go ahead.
Well, you could share some of it down here. No, it's actually, we got a beautiful day, but we've had some cold, miserable days this winter and fall. But today's not one of them. It's almost 70 degrees and very sunny outside, so it's Chamber of Commerce weather today, but looks good there. You're about 5'8" to 5'9" here into Atlanta, so good signal coming out of the D.C. area there, George W4 BOS NN90D.
Okay, Mike, thanks a lot, and good luck. Keep it rolling, and you're pounding in up here, no problem. Bye-bye, 73.
73s. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. This is November 9, Delta Delta. CQ calling CQ, CQ calling CQ, CQ40, CQ40, CQ40 meters. Anyone, anywhere. This is November 9, Delta Delta. November 9, Delta Delta, QRZ. Is a kilowatt echo 0 kilowatt Zulu? Very good, Larry. Got a decent copy on you. Not the strongest signal I've heard today, about 5 and 6, but Q5 copy coming right through over the noise, so no issues that way. About 5 and 6. We're running a Flex Radio 6600, about 400 watts into a G5 RV, up about 80 foot. So that's our operating conditions here, Larry. KE0 kilowatt Zulu, November 9, Delta Delta.
Fed dipole about 25 feet. Interesting comment here about your last name. That's my wife's previous name. What's it down at H-O-E-I-N-G, Roger?
Very good. Yeah, no, I've had people spell it that way before, but we're originally from Iowa, and there's a bunch of them around Iowa, but they're all the H-O-I variety, so who knows? Could be a distant relation who just dropped or didn't drop a letter or something like that. But very interesting. Over.
Yeah, real fine. Listen, your Flex is sounding good. I've also got a Flex 5000A that I've got set right now in 20 meters. I'm watching the spectrum there. Not a lot of activity on 20. Bands are not in very good condition right now on just about any band there, Roger.
Yeah, no, I love that. The Flex 5000 is, I had one of those and started out there and moved up to the 6000 series when they first came out. But yeah, no, I normally go up on 20, and I went up on 20 and there was virtually nothing there. I called CQ for a couple of minutes and didn't have any takers. So I said, well, I guess we're going to 40 today. So I came down here and had a little bit more success. But yeah, the bands don't look real good down here either.
Of his software, but boy, I tell you what, that thing really does about everything you can ask for it, Roger.
Oh yeah, no, I really like what he's done since he kind of took over the principal writing of the software, and he's done some fantastic things with it, and I kind of wish he would come over and help him with some of the 6000 software, because I really like some of the features he's added into that Power SDR. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I haven't, that's my first use of an SDR radio was this 5000, and I'm convinced. I'm sold on it, and I know there's a lot of other things you can do with them. Your 6000 series gives you all kinds of splices and things like that, but I tell you what, with what Darren has done with Power SDR, that gives me everything I want to do, and it performs Really. Well, listen, I gather you just recently got a new call, a vanity call. Is that right?
No, we've had it for, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 years now. 2 or 3 years we've had the call. Somebody was just asking how I went about getting this call, and I was just telling them how I did it. But yeah, I've had I switched from N9DFD to NN9DD probably in 2016, if I was guessing off the top of my head.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, very good. Well, I've had my call, this KE0KZ call, since 1986. I was living out in Colorado, and my first 3 calls were out of Texas. That was the City Roll flag calls. But I moved to Denver area, and since Missouri is my home state, I wanted a 0 call. And I'm really kind of gotten used to the KE0KZ. I get a lot of comments about it. But I tell you what, I ran across, I've been doing a search on a vanity availability search, and there's an NA4DX available in about 5 days, NA4DX, and I'm really contemplating seeing if I can't get that one, Roger.
It'd be a good one to have. People like that DX call at the end. It kind of draws attention to them. So it'd be a good one to have. I'm sure the list will be long and distinguished, but might as well throw your hat in the name in the hat and see if you get to be the one that's pulled for it. Kilowatt Echo 0, Kilowatt Zulu, November 9, Delta Delta. Yeah, it's probably a good time to pull it because you took a big nosedive that time too. I did copy most all of it, but yeah, the band is either changing, shifting, or just plain shutting down. Who knows? But we'll continue our quest. All right, Larry. Well, good luck on getting that other call. I think it'd be pretty cool. So hopefully we chat and you got a new call. Kilowatt Echo 0, Kilowatt Zulu. Happy New Year, Larry. This is November 9, Delta Delta. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. This is November 9, Delta Delta, Norway 9, Denmark. CQ40. This is November 9, Delta Delta, November 9, Delta Delta, Norway 9, Denmark, CQ40.
Kilo Sugar 9 Victor. Delta, this is Kilo Charlie 1, Kilo Sierra Oscar.
Okay, the Kilo Charlie 1 stand by. Kilo Sierra 9 Victor, you're first, November 9, Delta Delta. Name is Mike. We're located just south of Atlanta, Georgia, and you got a good 5-9 signal here into Atlanta.
Fly business, Mike. Name is Rick, Romeo India Charlie King, and I'm located near Chicago in the town of Lombard, Illinois. You're 5-9 also. Heard you calling. There was a couple other guys in there. My brother lives in Atlanta, and nice to hear somebody from Atlanta. Can I get a report from you, Mike? I'm running, I just got from Santa Claus. Santa Claus gave me a good gift. The LED KPA 1500 amp. How is it sounding? Go ahead.
The sound is great, and you're running 5.9, so I'd say it's doing what it's supposed to. The band doesn't seem to be in good shape, so 5.9 is about as good as I think anybody is right now. So I think you're doing a good job. There's no fuzz on the edges, and sounds great. So I'm actually recording this on YouTube right now. So if you follow the link on my webpage on QRZ, just go to YouTube and search NN9DD. You'll be able to find a video with today's date and Cqing on 40 meters. And you'll be about 33 minutes into it. You can take a look and you'll see the pan adapter as well as hear the audio, and you can see what I see and hear what I hear. But looks and sounds pretty good there, over.
Thanks, Mike. I think I talked to you before. We did this before when I was running portable down by my daughter on my daughter's farm earlier in the year. All right, Mike, I'll go to your QRZ page and see if I can hear it. And I'll hear it what this amplifier sounds like. Thanks so much for coming back to me. 73s, God bless. Merry Christmas season still, and a Happy New Year, Mike. November 9, Delta Delta. 73s, Kilo Sugar 9 Victor.
Yep, Kilo Sugar 9 Victor, November 9, Delta Delta returning. Yeah, I show a QSO back in late January, January 29th, so that's probably when we did it. But yeah, take a look at it and you'll hear and see what I see, but it sounds great, looks great, so I think Santa brought you a very good Christmas present. 73s, and have a Happy New Year, and we'll go ahead and look for the Kilo Charlie. I think it was a Kilo Charlie 1, over.
Kilo Sierra Oscar.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 1, I think it was Kilo Sierra Oscar. I typed it in wrong, so I'll fix that. This is November 9, Delta Delta. About a 5 and 7, but nobody's that strong today, so that's almost as good as you get. Name here is Mike, and we're located just south of the city of Atlanta, over.
November 9, this is Charlie 1, Kilo Sierra Oscar. Thanks for the call back. Yeah, you're coming in about 5-7 as well. I was actually hoping to grab somebody in Massachusetts. I was looking to head up there tonight, and it's supposed to be an ice storm. Looking to find some on-the-ground weather information. So I don't think a Georgia weather report's going to help me, but I appreciate the call back.
Yeah, no problem at all. We hope you can get that. It's a beautiful day down here, but that ain't going to help you if you're going north. So, all right, my friend, you're sounding good, looking good. Good luck on getting some on-the-ground weather there, and drive safe as you go quest to the north tonight. 73's KC1 KSO, November 9, Delta Delta.
75 EMX.
Stand by. All right, 73's, Bill. The W5 again?
Yeah, this is Whiskey 5, Echo Mike X-Ray. And jump in and say good afternoon there from Georgia. Sounded real good over in Oklahoma.
W5, Echo Mike X-Ray, November 9, Delta Delta. Fine business, Dan. Yeah, you got a beautiful, nice audio here into Atlanta. I didn't really look at the meters, so I'll give you a reading, but it sounds 5.7 to 5.8 to the ear, but that's a little deceiving sometimes. So we'll give you a better reading on the over, but the name is Mike, and we're just south of Atlanta, Georgia, over.
Okay, there, very, very good there, Mike. Yeah, the name here is Dan, Delta America November, and we're located about 65 miles southeast of Tulsa, Oklahoma there. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good, Dan. Yeah, you're about 5.7 to 5.8 here into Atlanta. The band is just not very strong. There's a couple of loud signals as I look across the pan adapter here on the flex, but most everybody is just right there in that light green color, and very few people in the yellow and red. So just not a great day to play radio, but we'll do it anyway. It's better than the alternative. W5 EMX NN9DD.
Okay, there, NN9DD, W5 EMX. Yeah, that's what we're working to, is an old Flex 5000, and we're feeding it there with an RE320. I've got a few pieces of rack here on it, and the amp is an old Alpha 77 SX, and the antenna, we just put it up here not too long ago. It's a 160 meter delta loop, and we got the tuner there, got it tuned down here for 40 there. Go ahead.
Well, it's doing a good job. You got a great sound, and it looks very good, nice and clean on the pan adapter, so it's doing a good job. We're running the 6600, one of the new SDR radios from Flex, and really like it. We're running an Ameritron amplifier, about 400 watts right now, and that's all going up into a G5 RV the 102-foot variety that's up about 85 foot there, over.
Roger on that, Mike. Well, it's doing you a good job there, but like you say, the whole 40 meters, man, it just don't seem like it's working too good today. Probably lucky we're just getting to communicate it, as we are. We won't hold you up, man. Have a good afternoon over that way around Atlanta, Georgia. And hope you have a Happy New Year coming up there for sure. And we will see you later. This is W5EMX.
All right, Danny, have a good afternoon over there in Oklahoma, and have a great New Year, and be safe this holiday season. W5EMX, November 9, Delta 73s, Happy New Year. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. This is Norway 9, Denmark, Atlanta, Georgia.
November 5, Delta Whiskey Echo.
November 5, Delta Whiskey Echo. You were the loudest. Name here is Mike. We're just south of Atlanta, Georgia, in the city of Stockbridge, Georgia, and you're a solid 5'9", over.
Yes, sir, Mike. You're 5'9" as well. I'm over here in southeast Texas, about 5 miles south of Beaumont, Texas. You're coming in great over here, bud. Just want to check in and say hello.
Very good. Well, you're doing great. You actually peaked into the plus territory there, so one of the louder signals I've heard today, Doug. So you're doing a great job here into Atlanta. We're running a Flex Radio 6600, G5RV up about 85 foot there, over.
Roger that. I'm running an old Kenwood DS570S with a G5RV up about 35 feet, I guess. Something like that, but beautiful weather here today. Take care, Mike. Great talking to you, bud. 73 and 5 EWE.
73s, and you're doing a good job with that old Kenwood. Sometimes the old stuff is the good stuff. 73 and Happy New Year. This is November 9, Delta QRZ.
November 0, Mike Lima.
November 0, Mike Lima, the station ending Delta, stand by. November 0, Mike Lima, NN9DD, 5'9" into Atlanta. Name is Mike.
Well, fine business, Mike. You're also 5'9" into southeast Missouri. The name here is Martin, Mike Alpha Romeo, Tango, India, November. And we're located about 90 miles south of St. Louis. Over.
Very good, Martin. Yeah, we are recording this on our YouTube channel, and it's actually broadcasting live right now. And when I'm done transmitting, I'll save it, and then everybody can go back and look and see what they sound like on the video. But it's running right now. It's got probably a 20-second delay, so I don't know if you can get there fast enough to hear yourself, but it'll be there when I save it. The link is on my homepage, so... sounding good, looking good on the pan adapter. So we'll say 73s, let you put the ribbons on them, Martin. November 0, Mike Lima, November 9, Delta.
Well, fine business, Mike. Wishing you the best and the happiest of New Year's and a prosperous year, health and financial. NN9DD, November 0, Mike Lima, 73.
73, Martin, and same to you. I hope the new year brings everything you desire. The station ending Delta that I had stand by, go ahead.
Kilo November 4, Uniform November Delta, name here is Kenny, Kilo Echo November Yankee. You are 5'9" plus, Richmond, Virginia. Very, very beautiful signal coming out of that flex.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you know, I get good reports with it, so I guess I just don't mess with the settings and leave them the same, and try not to mess it up. Got them set. It's got a 8-band, looking at it, yeah, an 8-band graphic equalizer that you can go ahead and tailor your audio, and we've done that with some people who know me well, so that they tell me it sounds just like me, and we left it there and locked her down, so hopefully it will stay that way and stuff. But we're running the 6600, as you heard, and we're putting out about 400 watts from an Ameritron amplifier. But you're sounding good here, Kenny, as well, back into Atlanta. Good solid S8 to S9, and just maybe touching the red there, over.
Yeah, roger. Well, I'm running a ICOM 7300 here through a dipole converted V. SL30 mic for the microphone here, and I think I'm running about 75 watts at you right now. Nothing too awful fancy here, but it gets the job done, QSL.
Oh, QSL, that 7300 is a great radio. You can say it's the best radio in the price point, but it's a dang good radio. Forget the price point. I haven't heard one that's really sounded horrible. So I think it's a great radio, and when you consider the price, it's an even better radio. But no, it sounds good. Doing a good job with the 75 watts and the inverted V. All right, Kenny, we won't hold it. I know there's others calling and stuff, but you're sounding good there from Virginia. KN4 UND, November 9, Delta. Happy New Year. We'll let you put the ribbons on it.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you, and thanks for the report. November 9, Delta from Kilo November 4, Uniform November Delta.
73 QRZ, November 9, Delta.
Alpha X-ray Golf.
Alpha X-ray Golf.
Yes, this is Kilowatt India 5 Alpha X-ray Golf. Dennis in Oklahoma City.
All right, Kilowatt India 5 Alpha X-ray Golf. Dennis out there in OKC. You're about a 5 and 7 here into Atlanta. Over.
QSL, you are a 5-9 into Oklahoma City today. Coming in very strong. Thank you very much.
No problem, Dennis. You actually came up to a 5.8 that time and gaining. So looks like the band is favoring you at the moment, but that can change in a hurry today. Has just been kind of squirrely on the bands, but good copy, good sound and radio. We'll say 73s and see who else we can get. Kilowatt India 5 Alpha X-ray Golf, November 9, Delta 7-3, and Happy New Year.
7-3 and
Kilo 4 Romeo Juliet Tango.
Kilo 4 Romeo Juliet Tango. Good signal. Name is Mike. We're just south of the city of Atlanta in Stockbridge, and you're 5.9 plus, Ron.
Hi, Mike. How are you? So, are you running a special event today, or are you just chatting?
Just playing around. We just recording it live on YouTube, and I think people like to hear what they sound like on the radio, and I'll oblige them. So we're just recording this live on YouTube and just talking to people and getting them in the log and seeing how many we can do. So nothing special, just fun.
Very cool. So what are you going to post, and what are you going to make the title of?
Well, if you go to my web page on QRZ, you'll see a link, and that'll take you over to my YouTube page. And then the title is Cqing on 40 meters at 2030 Zulu. It'll have today's date on it. And as soon as I'm done playing, it'll post, and I'm going to go probably about 10 more minutes. So it's live right now, but it'll post in about probably just say 30 minutes once I shut down here in about 15.
Roger. By the way, you're 20 over 9. Excellent signal and clarity.
Well, we appreciate it, and you got a great signal back here to Atlanta, and when you see the video, you can listen and see how you sound. Over.
All right, Roger. Well, you have a Happy New Year. It's great chatting with you. I'm going to say 73.
73 as well. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, November 9, Delta.
November X-ray. November 2, Golf Alpha Sierra.
November 2, Golf Alpha Sierra. This is NN9DD. Sean, you're 5.9 into Atlanta. Over.
All right, well, you're 5'9" and plus here in Apollo Beach, Florida. You're sounding great. I can't wait to check out my audio on your YouTube channel. I'm running a new amplifier. I want to see how that's working.
It sounds good, and it looks good. I don't see any fuzz on the side of it. It's full quieting. You're doing good, and I'm revising your report. That time you were pushing 10 to 15 over, so you were doing very, very well on the dB unit or the meter as well. So great signal here into Atlanta. You'll be happy with what you see. You'll be about 48 minutes into the video when I save it here in about 15 minutes.
Okay, well, can I try with my amp off, and you can tell me if I sound any different?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, November 9, Delta. This is N2GAS on 100 watts from a IC 7300. No booster there.
I would say you dropped from you're solid 5.9, and you were 5.9 plus 10, 15. So you dropped the plus, but you're solid 5.9. Really no significant difference other than the color on the pan adapter went from red to yellow.
Okay, well, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. It was nice meeting you, and I'll send you a QSL card. Thank you for your assistance. November 9, Delta Delta. This is November 2, Golf Alpha Sierra 73.
73s, and you turned it back on, Sean. Good afternoon, and your 7300 and the new amp are sounding great. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, November 9, Delta Delta.
Kilowatt Echo 3, Quebec Zulu.
Kilowatt Echo 3, Quebec Zulu. This is November 9, Delta Delta, 5.9 into Atlanta. The name is Mike.
Thanks, Mike. You're a 5.9 plus into Southern Maryland. You've been holding 5.9 plus for, I don't know, half an hour or so since I've been listening to you. Great signal on your G5 RV. Running a 570-foot, 160-meter loop here, tuned up on 40. Back to you, KE3QZ.
Very good. KE3QZ, November 9, Delta Delta. And your running honest report is about a plus 10. So you got a good plus 10 on the loop, and it's sounding good. I like the long wire antennas when we loop them around or do whatever we do with them, but the longer the better. And you're sounding good, nice and strong here into Atlanta. So 5.9 plus 10 is what I'm putting in the log, sir. Over.
Sounds good. 73. Sounds like you got to pile up and have some fun with it.
Thank you much.
QZ.
Thank you much. And 73. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, November 9, Delta Delta.
Whiskey 3, Oscar Echo.
Whiskey 3, Oscar Echo, 5.9 into Atlanta. Name is Mike.
Good evening, Mike. The name is Mike here also, and you're 5.9 plus here into New Smyrna Beach, Florida, just south of Daytona Beach.
All right, Mike, you got a good signal coming out of Florida there today. You're, like I said, 5.9 into Atlanta. So 73s and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to you, too. Thanks for taking my call, W3OE.
QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta.
Kilo Charlie 3, Oscar Bravo Alpha.
Kilo Charlie 3, Oscar Bravo Alpha, 5.9 into Atlanta. Name is Mike.
Hey, Mike, name here is Sean. Got you a strong 5.9 here into northeastern Pennsylvania, Pocono Mountains, over.
Well, you're sounding good from the Poconos. Very good looking and sounding signal here on the Flex. 5.9 and very solid, easy copy, over.
Yeah, roger that. Thanks for taking the call. Much appreciated. I'll go ahead and say 73, so you can keep on calling, keep on logging. Over to you.
73, Sean. Have a good afternoon. This is November 9, Delta Delta QRZ.
Hotel November Echo.
4 November Echo, go. Is there a November Echo?
It's November 5, Hotel November Echo. It's Houston.
Okay, November 5, Hotel November Echo from Houston. Name here is Mike. We're located just south of Atlanta, Georgia, in the city of Stockbridge. You're about a 5.8, 58 into Atlanta.
Very good. Mike, you're a plus 10 here, about 50 miles north of Houston on Interstate 45. Name is Ron. Thank you, sir, for the contact.
Very good, Ron. Good signal. You're anywhere from a 5.8 gaining up to a 5.9, just a little bit back and forth, but sounded good there from north of Houston. N5HNE, November 9, Delta Delta, 73 QRZ. Okay, is there a Alpha 9?
Alpha 9, Hotel Bravo. You're 5.9 plus 15, Central Indiana.
Okay, Alpha 9, Hotel Bravo. Howard, thank you for the report. You're about 5.8 to 5.9 here into Atlanta. The name is Mike.
Roger, Mike, and thanks for the QSO, and good luck to you this afternoon. It's a pleasure to speak with you today. Have a great day. Have a Happy New Year from Alpha 9, Hotel Bravo.
73's Howard, and have a good, happy, and safe New Year. QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta. Tango Whiskey Lima again.
Kilo Rebel 5, Tango Whiskey Lima, 5 by 9 over Louisiana.
Okay, Mitchell, thank you for Louisiana. You're about a 5 and 6 here into Atlanta. The name is Mike. Over.
Roger. 73, that's fine.
73, QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta.
KE0TFY.
There's a KE0TSI maybe?
Kilo Echo 0 Tango Foxtrot Yankee.
I was doing good for the first 4. Kilo Echo 0 Tango Foxtrot Yankee, 5-9 into Atlanta. Name is Mike.
November 9 Delta. This is Brent in Wichita, Kansas. I have you 5-9 Kilo Echo 0 Tango Foxtrot Yankee.
Very good. You peeked into a little bit of the plus territory there on that one, Brent. So you're sounding good, looking good here into Atlanta. 73s and Happy New Year. KE0 TFY NN9DD. QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta. Anyone, anywhere? Is a Kilowatt Delta 2 Tango Charlie Yankee? Kilowatt
Delta 2 Tango Charlie Yankee.
Okay, Kilowatt Delta 2 Tango Charlie Yankee. You're 5 and 6 into Atlanta. Over. Okay, thank you, Ron. We got you. And like I said, 5 and 6 here into Atlanta. We're going to keep rolling. So Happy New Year. Be safe and have fun. And we'll look for you again. KD2 TCY, November 9, Delta Delta, 73, Ron. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, November 9, Delta Delta.
KE05 Echo Yankee Echo.
Kilo 5 Echo Yankee Echo, 5-9 Atlanta.
You were 10 over in New Braunfels, Texas. Very good signal.
Thank you for the plus 10 from New Braunfels, 73, and Happy New Year. QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta. Again. Okay, Kilo Bravo 8. Kilo Bravo 8 only. Go.
Kilo Bravo 8 Yankee Juliet Yankee.
Okay, Kilowatt Bravo 8 Yankee Juliet Yankee. John, we got you. You're 5 and 8 into Atlanta. The name is Mike.
Okay, Mike, I'm running an 830 that I repaired today. Is it working good?
830 sounds good, looks good. You might be 10th off frequency. I'm at 229.0, but other than that, you're looking and sounding great.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, the readout's not working, so I'm going by the dial. That's the 73s. Thank you for my first report from TV8YJY.
All righty, 73s. It looks and sounds good, so I think you got it mostly licked there, 73, John. QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta.
Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Papa Golf.
Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Papa Golf. There's a big signal from Indianapolis. We got you, Steve. You're 5-9 plus here into Atlanta.
You're 5-9 plus into Indianapolis, 7-3, and Happy New Year.
Same to you, sir. Happy New Year, and be safe and prosperous next year. You're about a plus 20. QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta.
November Kilo 5 uniform.
Is it Kilo 5 uniform?
Roger. Hello, Mike. The name is Carl. We're at New Orleans, Louisiana.
Very good, Carl. You got 5-9 here into Atlanta. The name is Mike. Over.
Roger that, Mike. You got a 5-9 here, too. Real good signal. I've been listening to you for a while, doing real good there. 73s, I'll let you get some more. KK5U.
73s, and good afternoon and Happy New Year. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. Norway 9, Delta Delta. Again.
Charlie 1, Foxtrot Lima Yankee.
Kilo Charlie 1, Foxtrot Lima Yankee. There you go. We got you, Peter from New Hampshire. You're 5-8 into Atlanta. The name is Mike.
Mike, you are 5-9 into southern New Hampshire.
Very good, Peter. We're going to give you a 5.9 right back. You came up nicely that time, so that's what we're putting in the logbook. We are recording this live on YouTube right now. If you go to the link on my QRZ page, you'll take you right to my YouTube page, and you'll see a title Cqing 40 meters on today's date, and you'll be out there on the video about 59 minutes in.
Roger. I'll have to take a look at it.
All right, 73s and Happy New Year, Peter. This is November 9, Delta, QRZ.
Kilo Bravo 3, Charlie, X-ray, November.
Kilo Bravo 3, Charlie X-ray, November. 5.9 into Atlanta. Name is Mike.
Very good, Mike. The name here is Chris, Charlie Hotel Romeo India Sierra. And you've got a 5.9 just an incredible signal here. The QTH is King George, Virginia. And we're at about 66 degrees, 80% humidity. And like I say, just a great signal. Wanted to come back to your call there.
Well, we appreciate that. We like to hear when we got a good signal and need to know when you don't have one. So we appreciate all the good reports today. And seems like we had to do some work on the G5RV couple of days ago, and we got it back up where I want it, and it it was working fine before, but it was just kind of laying across the top of the trees as one of the wires supporting it broke, so had to get that repaired, and now we got it back up, so it gained a little more altitude again, and all is good. All right, Happy New Year, Bob, or Chris, and we'll say 73s, KB3, CXN, and N9DD, 73, Happy New Year. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, November 9, Delta.
Kilo 3, Sierra Tango Delta.
Kilo 3, Sierra Tango Delta, 5.9 plus into Atlanta. Name is Mike.
Roger. Got a 5.9 plus in here in Maryland. My name is Sean. Over.
And is your call Kilowatt Charlie 3, Sierra Tango Delta?
Roger.
Alrighty, I just thought I wrote it down wrong. All right, we got you. You're in the log. Sounding good, looking good, sir. Happy New Year's, and we'll look for you in the new year. KC3 STD, November 9, Delta.
Roger, thanks.
Whiskey Oscar 8 Papa.
Whiskey Oscar 8 Papa. Thank you very much for the call. Name here is Mike. We're located just south of Atlanta, Georgia. And you got a good 5.8 signal here into Atlanta today, Dave.
Got a good signal in here to Dayton, Ohio. You're 10 over.
Well, thank you for the 10 over into Dayton. We're just sitting here playing radio today and putting off any yard work or cleaning that we need to get done for a little bit, but that's inevitable that we're going to have to do that here in a little bit. So 73s and Happy New Year. Whiskey Oscar 8 Papa, November 9, Delta.
November 2, Alpha Ocean.
All right, 73. November 2, Alpha Ocean. Complete your call.
You're about 10 over 9 here.
Okay, John, thank you very much. November 2, Alpha Ocean. You're about 5 and 7 into Atlanta at the moment. Name is Mike.
Take care, Mike. I know you've been contacting a lot there. Go and have fun.
All right, John, 73, and have fun with the portable. N2AOO and N9DD, 73s, and a Happy New Year. QRZ for a couple more, guys. November 9, Delta.
November 4, Alpha Charlie Hotel.
November 4, Alpha Charlie Hotel. Are you across the street? Wow, what a signal. 5.9 plus about 20. Name is Mike.
N4ACH, N4, or N9, yeah, N9DD. The other way around. I am not across the street. I'm up here in Northern Virginia, and I am operating on a G5RV also, and it's almost laying on the ground. But you're coming in 25 over, 30 over almost up here.
Wow, I mean, you're an honest 20 over, and I don't see, I mean, I get lat, but it's usually from guys with huge antennas or something. But wow, what a signal. Sounds great, looks great. Doing a good job there, sir. N4 ACH and N90D.
Okay, Michael, I know a lot of people are trying to call you, so I'm going to let you go. It's been fun. It's not raining, so I'm having a good time, too. N4ACH, N73.
73, Happy New Year. QRZ and N9DD. Okay, SLI, stand by. The Kilo Charlie 3 only, go.
Kilo Charlie 3, Mike Sugar Victor.
Kilo Charlie 3, Mike Sugar Victor, 5-9 into Atlanta. The name is Mike.
Hello, Mike. You have 5-9 plus 10. Loud and clear here in Maryland. Over.
Thank you, Felipe. You have a good signal as well here into Atlanta. We won't hold it. We'll say season's greetings and Happy New Year to you. And hopefully we can chat again. KC3 MSV, November 9, Delta 73.
73, Mike. Have a nice
73. Okay, the Lima station I had stand by. Go ahead.
Yes, this is November 4, Sierra, Lima, India, N4SLI. The name is John Wayne, just like the Duke. And good afternoon. I tell you what, you sounded real good. I mean, you've got a booming signal up here in Virginia.
Well, thank you for that. We like to hear that. And this antenna does seem to go right up the East Coast very well for us. So we'll take that as that's where most of the people that we talk to are aiming at. So it's doing what it's supposed to. But appreciate that. You're a solid 5-9 here into Atlanta. The name is Mike.
Okay, Mike, like I said, my first and middle name's John Wayne, and I'm going to tell you the continuing statement that I make about that. I'm 2 foot too short to wear that name, but I got it anyway.
Well, you know what? Sometimes having the name is all you need. It makes up for the shortcomings in the others. So live up to the name, sir. Give them hell. 73's John, N4SLI and N9DD.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Juliet Romeo 9DD,
Whiskey 8, Juliet Radio, Whiskey 8, Juliet Radio, go.
Yeah, you're 5-9 in Central Ohio. Handles John. Good luck.
Thank you, John. You're a solid 5-9 here into Atlanta. The name is Mike, 73. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, November 9, Delta.
Kilo Alpha 8, Bravo, November, Juliet.
Kilo Alpha 8, Bravo, November, Juliet. Let me get that right in the logbook. Bravo, November, Juliet. We got you. You're 5-9 into Atlanta. The name is Mike.
Copy that, Mike. Name here is Greg, and you are 5-9 plus 20 into Brunswick, Ohio. Excellent signal with excellent modulation, over.
Thank you very much. We're running a Flex Radio 6600, about 400 watts into a G5 RV. So it seems to be putting out well today, so we'll take it while it's rolling. 73, my friend.
73. Have a good day, sir. Happy New Year.
Is it Kilo Delta 2, Romeo Delta Whiskey?
Yeah, Kilo Delta 2, Romeo Delta Whiskey, and Lip Van Winkle.
What's the last three? The last three again?
Lip Van Winkle. RVW.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me fix that here. RVW. There we go. We got you in the log. And name here is Mike. We're located in Stockbridge, Georgia, about 25 miles straight south of downtown Atlanta. And you're about a 5-8 today, over.
Thank you very much. I'm in Virginia. I'm in Ocean County, about 3 miles away from the Bay and about 4 miles away from the ocean.
All right, very good. Well, you're putting in a good signal down here today. We're going to see if we can get a few more in the log before we pull the plug. So 73s and Happy New Year. This is November 9, Delta 73.
Bravo Delta Echo, Whiskey 8, Bravo Delta Echo, copy.
Okay, is it Whiskey 8 Bravo Delta Echo?
Correct, Mike. Whiskey 8 Bravo Delta Echo. I got you as NN9 Delta Delta. My name is Don, and I'm in Akron, Ohio. You're putting in about a 5'9" here.
Thank you, Don. You're also a 5'9" here into Atlanta, doing a good job. So we'll say 73s and look for you again. We're going to try to get a couple more in before we pull the plug here in just a couple of minutes. Whiskey 8, Bravo Delta Echo, November 9, Delta Delta 73. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, November 9, Delta Delta.
N5, KNU.
Okay, WB5. WB5. Okay, nothing heard. There was a station with India. Go.
Whiskey Bravo 8, November, Papa India, over.
Whiskey Bravo 8, November, Papa India. There's another India. You stand by. Will, we got you. You're 5-9 into Atlanta. The name is Mike.
Okay, Mike, you got a good signal here. Also, I'll give you the same report. It's cooling off real quick today, but it won't hold you. I'll let you get back to your group there. I know you're trying to get all you can there. WB8MTI. We're in Adrian, Michigan there. Same here as Bill. Bravo, India, Lima, Lima, over.
Very good, Bill. Good signal here into Atlanta from Michigan. 73. Okay, the other India, go. Nothing heard. QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta. Anyone, anywhere.
N5, Canoe. United.
The November 5 again.
November 5, Kilo, November, Uniform. N5, KNU, Oklahoma.
Okay, N5. I got to fix that in the logbook. N5, KNU, NN9DD. You're 5-9 into Atlanta. Name is Mike.
Hi, good afternoon, Mike. Good to hear your station on the air. Doing a great job. It looks like the last half an hour or so. And they're doing a beautiful job. The old Flex are doing a great job up here. We're just immediately north of Oklahoma City. You've got a solid S9 signal there and doing great there from Georgia. Well, good evening to you. Good to make your acquaintance and contact with you. NN9 Delta Delta from November 5, KNU. N5 KNU, Jerry in Oklahoma. Over.
Very good, Jerry. It's nice to chat with you, and hopefully we can do it again when we're not rushing. But you're sounding good. N5 KNU, 73s, and Happy New Year's. This is November 9, Delta Delta, QRZ.
Whiskey Bravo 2, Delta Charlie United.
Whiskey Bravo 2, Delta Charlie United, 5-9 into Atlanta. John, over.
Fine business, Michael. You have a great signal up here on Long Island today. You're a 5-9 plus 10 QSL.
We like to hear that when we're going northeast. It makes it easier to get to Europe that way. We've got this antenna set up so that it kind of shoots that way. We like to shoot. We talk to a lot of people up and down the East Coast, and it seems to be very good to us that way. So we'll take it. But you're sounding good here into Atlanta, 5-9. WB2 DCU, NN9DD, 73. We'll let you put the ribbons on it, John.
Yeah, fine business, Michael. Yes, the antenna's doing a great job. You're hanging in there nice and tight at a plus 10. Have a great day, sir, and have a good New Year. WB2 DCU now clear.
73 QRZ. Anyone, anywhere. November 9, Delta Delta.
November 8, uniform.
Okay, is there a November 8?
Yeah, November 8, uniform Papa, Joe, Northeast Ohio.
Okay, November 8, uniform Papa, Joe. Yeah, I could hear you in there. You got that deep bassy voice or bassy tone going on, and I just needed to pull you out of the pile up. Your name here is Mike. We're located about 25 miles straight south of Atlanta, and you're about 5'9", 5'8" on the meter. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Mike, you're 5'9 plus, man, doing a wonderful job. Thanks for picking me up. I'll let you back at it. 7-3 and 8 UP.
73s. November 9, Delta Delta, QRZ. Is there a November 8 DIB?
That is correct. November 8th, Boston, Italy, Boston. Operator's name is Frank.
Okay, is it November 8 Boston, Italy, Boston, BIB?
That is correct. That is correct. That's the right call. And my name is Frank, and I'm in New Boston, Michigan.
There we go. Yeah, no, I originally logged it as Delta India Bravo, and it didn't pull up any information, so I knew I had something wrong. But yeah, Frank, we got you. N8BIB. Name here is Mike. We're located in Stockbridge, Georgia, about 25 miles straight south of downtown Atlanta. And you're about 5'8" on the meter, over.
Okay, you're 5'9", Mike. You have a good time there, and have a good Happy New Year.
All right, 73. QRZ, November 9, Delta Delta. Okay, there's a Kilo 5, Kilo 5. Kilo 5 ending Sierra. Okay, Kilo India 5, Alpha November Sierra. Thank you very much. Name here is Mike. We're located south of Atlanta, Georgia. And you're about a 5 and 6. 5 and 6 here into Atlanta, over. All right, Wes, we got you there from Texas. You're sounding good. Not the strongest today, but the band conditions have been a little rough. So 73s and good afternoon. Kilowatt Italy 5 Alpha November Sierra. Happy New Year. This is November 9 Delta Delta. One last call, guys. This is it. QRZ November 9 Delta Delta. Again.
Whiskey 3 Golf Tango Radio.
Whiskey 3 Golf Tango Radio. Great signal. Hold on, though. I'm going to mess up my logbook. Whiskey 3 Golf Radio Tango. I hate it when you do that. We gotcha. Name is Mike. Great signal. 5-9 plus here into Atlanta.
Copy. I want to make sure you got my call sign right. You read it backwards. Whiskey 3 Golf Tango Radio. GTR like guitar. You're 5-9 into Maryland. The name here is Scott.
All right, Scott, we got you up there in, looks like Shady Side, Maryland. And yes, I did have it backwards in the computer, so thank you for the correction. Whiskey 3, Golf Tango Radio. This is November 9, Delta Delta, 5-9 plus.
Copy that. You're 5-9 in Maryland. Good evening and 73s to you, sir. Happy New Year.
73 and Happy New Year to you. All right, guys, that's all I got time for today. I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll say 73s and look for everybody again when I have more time. Whiskey 3, everybody, this is November 9, Delta Delta. Good afternoon and QRT.
This is Whiskey 3 Golf Tango Radio. I'll stay on the frequency if anybody wants to make some contacts. Whiskey 3 Golf Tango Radio.
Whiskey 2 Lima Echo Charlie.
The Alpha Charlie station?
Whiskey 2 Lima Echo Charlie.
It was Whiskey 2 Lima Echo.